Everyone, welcome. We're going to continue our story with Growing Way. Cutscene. Archives. I just want to say welcome. They're abandoning it. It's kind of sad. They'll be safe on the moon, huh? What? Why are we fighting them? Alright. Yeah, we could just have a little genocide on the moon. That'd be pretty interesting. Maybe more up here, probably, yeah. That usually it's easy. And I'm taking care of them before they're even... Take care of going on. Alright, we're sneaking out of here. Let's check that event. There's no room for ifs and maybes now. Oh, they can't let us leave, okay. Even if we're like saying that we're gonna help them. Why don't make it only those who consent to go? You know what I mean? There's no reason to just restrict it. Yeah, I don't know why they were like, yeah, we can't let you go.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Etheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
And beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death?
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They
Yeah.
bear you no grudge, nor do I. For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction.
Yeah, why don't they use
It's
it?
clear you have spared no effort.
Our names?
Names are an expression of the self.
Alright. That's pretty presumptuous.
Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Aetheris is boundless and pure.
Because their naming conventions, I don't follow. I don't know, maybe it's a translation thing.
Yes! We Loporrits were born of Heideland's love for Aether.
Okay.
That shining, shimmering blue jewel. Brightest star in the sky. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly. To serve. That goes for all of us. Don't you see? So help us. Help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe.
He's probably gonna say, like,
If
no.
there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make...
Yeah, some people might like it. I don't know why they have to, like, fight people who don't, though.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm, and the songs of Aetheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of... Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit, and his devotion to charting the furthest... Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains.
Murder Yanshi.
And thou, my friend, Oh,
My
Pudding away.
name is Pudding Way.
Does he like pudding? Oh my gosh.
Pudding Way.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance. A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way.
What about a lazy way?
It's no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker.
Like the Bone Thugs or something.
When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, the anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be.
I want to understand, but...
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee.
It's a nice way of saying no to the Loporrits.
Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Livingway's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and, but more importantly, it shall empower us to...
I hope you're right.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort.
Yep.
To accept failure is to
Oh, the
accept the
music.
demise not only of our
What's this like
star,
90s
but that
rock
of
vibe
Reed's,
going in?
of all reflections, and the souls that call them home.
Let's just give me vibes though. This is like...
Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last. That such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
It's like an Oasis song or something.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative.
Alright. Hey, what's that? My hip's glowing. Oh, a flower. Is it the Hope Flower? It was the blue Hope Flower, wasn't it? Remember the name.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Aetheris, we'll have learned to be more... Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought...
Agreed. The Charlayan Forum.
Oh, you knew.
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the...
Yeah, that's true. What a cool trip to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Certainly is unique. We need an order. Alright. Yeah, let's just discuss with Alpha. Tower of Babel, alright. Let us return. Yeah, so this really is like, we're going to the gate right outside. I don't have flying yet, unfortunately. If I were taking long breaks between these sessions, I would run around and get all the flying Aether Currents, but fortunately I didn't do that before today's session. I don't know where sometimes. There you go. There we go. Nice and steady all the way. All right. Automated satellite. There we go. Let's go to another gate. That's where we're supposed to talk to Thancred, I think. Oh, we could teleport it back from the other teleporter. Camp Broken Glass, alright. Going back to Camp Broken Glass. Here we go, Lucia. Good to see you again, yes. Subduing the tempered, yep, alright. Yeah, there we go. It is a miracle, yeah. A lot of recent developments have the Alliance leaders come to any blah blah blah. No. Receive reports, really? Reports is... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. The Empire may be no more. Alright. What are the counts for recent events here? Alright. I love that flute. I really want to get a bawoo and start making my own music. The final days, gods. Oh, Cryo is okay. Okay, good. On the mend. Alright. Yeah. Oh. If Daniel jumped into the pit, right? When Zodiac was unleashed. It's so intense. Old Shaolin. I'm glad knowing Kryle's okay. I feel like this is kind of a down-paced portion. There was so much action. There's so much to unpack with the moon and the Loprits. Yeah, cry on Tataru. My body full, yeah, live stream. Okay. Prevent Zodiac, yes, from being unleashed upon the world, that's true. From Primal Killer. Next up's Heidelin, ha ha ha. Okay, let's meet in the main hall. Yeah, wait forever for people to show up. These are all adventures. Will Raji be joining us? Alright. Let them know what's up. Yeah, the final days that befell Amarat. You remember the Crystarium? When Emmett Silch had, like, faked the final days of what it looked like on that city? That was hilarious. Oh, wow. No clues in Mare. Parallel events past. They worked with the Loppers, that's true. The forum's holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go and see what's happening. I'm glad they wrapped up that dialogue quick. Oh boy. I feel like you're all gonna go to the moon right now.
Order.
2 hamburgers. Just kidding.
I thank you all for gathering here. On this day we must speak of grave affairs, and said affairs concern all.
Oh, he didn't even finish his sentences.
You may have heard rumors of the Talopheroi, and the havoc these under normal circumstances we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. For we dare not ignore these the Endbearers will come, ushering
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
No, probably not.
Calm yourselves. The time has come
Let's
to speak of the Forum's
capital.
most sacred duties.
Protect the citizens at all costs.
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Okay.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Alright.
Very well. "270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret.
Oh.
What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea,
What was it?
but the very heart of our star,
Oh.
and Hydaelyn herself.
Oh, wow.
She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared.
It's the Black Friday sale.
The moon.
Everyone's gonna rush to
Tis
it.
in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for
Ooh,
her children
that's why I'm moon.
and deliver them from this doom. much like Njunkref's hope in ages past. It will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon.
Yeah, the Woperites, okay.
Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge. Not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You reveal this to us now?
Yeah, why all the secrecy? Now no one's gonna want to hang out with you on the moon.
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago.
The hour's nigh.
Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
With Papa.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation.
Give me some trials.
The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be.
Excellent.
It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Yeah, that's a little disconcerting. But don't worry, everything's normal.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
You take your time. Go put a little trust.
Thank
Let
you.
him do it how he's gonna do it.
I shan't be long.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
No. Maybe.
Nay. We do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Alright, get him on your side.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Sharlayan,
Yes.
we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples.
Okay.
These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. the beating heart of this planet is its people. Many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father.
That's true.
This is why we choose to fight.
Hey, that's the name of.
Ask for your understanding,
it's a good name for a quest.
Only that you don't turn a blind
or
eye to the good
Band of Brothers episode.
That we can still do.
Why We Fight. It's episode 9.
We're not children in
what a
need
wonderful
of protection.
HBO series.
Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it.
Yes.
You see if we don't.
Thank you, Jose.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
Of our way. Our...
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
He's there, Star.
Bold words call for bold action.
Yeah.
And there'll be no turning to your father.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
Mm-hmm. I concur.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested. Wouldn't you agree? And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
Shall we then? To the Annex. To prepare for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go, narrow escape. Yeah, that'll. Oh, that might be headgear I might want to wear, actually. I might actually want to wear that. The moon. Whoa. Headache. Now it's blood rising because. The huge private chambers. Probably neither room. Hey, I got it right.
You're still awake. Good. Might I trouble you to stand still for a moment?
Yeah, she's checking on the Aether.
A precautionary measure. You will recall that serving as a vessel for abundant light in the First very nearly ended poorly. In your recent battle on the moon, you were almost certainly exposed to similar, if not greater, forces. Fortunately, from what I can see, would that Reen were here to confirm my assessment. To think you actually found yourself in a direct confrontation with Zodiac.
Yeah.
As if Xenos gallivanting about in your body was not misfortune enough. Did you so grossly offend every single deity in a past life that they saw fit to place a curse upon your soul?
Pull out the humor. I love it. I love it.
Forgive me. That was in poor taste. I recall vividly how battered and broken it was in the depths of Amarant. Would that you could have seen it with your own eyes. Mayhap then you would understand why the greater part of me is glad you did not. It was a horror beyond description. Promise me you will be careful. That you will seek my counsel if you feel...
Sure.
That puts my heart at ease, if only a touch.
So do you get to go into the personal chamber?
I suspect it will grow colder as the night wears on. So do be sure to stay warm.
Well, I mean...
Sleep well. May the shadows keep you.
Shadows keep you? What does that even mean? I thought you were going to go into my personal chambers. I'm just kidding. Alright. QED. There we go. What are you thinking about? Yeah. Short while earlier in Almegan Quarter. Where Raban and Lisa are.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsabar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too. But is it true? They brought back tempered Garlean sun?
Oh, the rumors are already spreading that fast.
They've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Yeah. I remember that. Uh-oh. Interesting. Wow.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance. Well, what have we here?
Ooh.
Hey, are you...
Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more. The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated.
Yeah.
Yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Where are we going now? Oh. It's growing. Right, son. All right. Yeah, worst fears have come to pass. Oh no. Oh boy. Must go at once, let's do it. And, be safe out there, yes. Then, Thavner.
And lo, vile beasts did rise.
Yes. What's he reading from? Wow. What is happening to Sanity? This is intense. Like the whole map changed. You're kidding me.
Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash.
What is happening?
Scorches earth and boils seas. And our sins ascend unto the heavens.
This is wild.
3 dooms to unmake all we were.
Look at that guy. Whoa. This is pretty imaginative. A lot of new foes, it seems.
The sky burns.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
We have. What can you tell?
Last night, the isle was rocked by tremor.
Yeah.
Aloft, the heavens began to burn.
Not came forth, but like what,
the people
spawned?
of Radzathan themselves.
Oh no. So many people we interacted with. Even that
Though
dragon?
the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of them, though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are on. The large one's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to...
Yes, that's a good idea.
Vitra too makes for the north of his own. He knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday. I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter.
Understood. I asked.
Yeah, let's call the threat.
Risk your lives to help us yet again. Our regiments approach the north from several directions. With enough, they will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even...
Wow.
I leave you to your preparation. You will find me...
Fist. Yeah, let's say... You take care of these beasts, huh?
We're as prepared as we'll ever be.
That's true. That may in fact be true. Alright, train to Thavner. Running your age, yeah. Many temples. Enjoy the joy and power, destroy the blasphemy. Vanaspati. Enter Vanaspati. Alright, everyone.